Hey guys! I am in a completely different location and I'm 100% sure the lighting is just horrendous. Today has been quite the day. My ring light broke. I thought I wasn't gonna be able to film this video, which is why it's going up so late. I cried and then I had to redo my makeup because I cried because I'm pregnant. My new ring light gets here on Monday, so we're just gonna have to deal with this lighting situation for right now. I'm sorry if it's distracting. And other than that, I'm in a new location because we set up the room already pretty much for when the baby comes. We have the crib set up, we have the little glider, which is what I'm on, but it arrived broken. I don't know, can you see that? I mean, I didn't buy it because it was bought off my registry, but like, it was upsetting. We're gonna call the company and see what they want to do about that, but I was not happy with it. I think I'm already in the nesting stage, which is the stage of pregnancy if you don't know, where basically you just want everything to be ready for when the baby comes because I don't know, it's just this thing that happens in your body. So we got everything set up, the car seats installed, like everything's ready minus the fact that my baby shower's in like a week. So all of the other stuff that we have on the registry but like we haven't gotten yet, like blankets and things that are really important, that's gonna have to wait until about a week from now, which most people would be like, well, that's not a big deal. You're only 33 weeks pregnant. But let me just get into this video so that you can understand how my pregnancy is going right now, why I want all of my stuff right now so that everything can be ready for the baby. Let me just get into it. So how am I feeling in this pregnancy? You know, honestly, I can't complain. I look back at my pregnancy and number one, it feels like it's flown by, which a lot of you guys say the same thing. I can't believe I'm 33 weeks pregnant. And yes, there were things that happened that were bad. You know, I had extreme nausea in the beginning and then also the whole bleeding episode that I had where I thought I was having a miscarriage. If you don't know about that, go back in my pregnancy updates. I'm pretty sure it's like week 13 or something like that. Just go back and watch those videos. But besides that, I've honestly had a great pregnancy. You know, yes, I've been tired, I've been achy and all the shit that comes with pregnancy, but all in all, I've had a healthy pregnancy and every time I go to get checked, every time I have an ultrasound, he's super healthy and that's all I can ask for. Like, what more do I want out of a pregnancy? And I realize because I watch a lot of people's YouTube videos and people who struggle with infertility and all those types of things, like having a healthy pregnancy nowadays is unfortunately like not super common. I mean, of course it's common to have a healthy pregnancy, but a lot of things go wrong for a lot of women that are healthy or, you know, you wouldn't see it coming. So I'm just grateful. But that being said, things are really getting intense now. I have been absolutely terrified that I can go into labor like any day now. I actually felt the baby get into birth position, like get head down. It was a very weird sensation and woke me up in the middle of the night. So I felt him turn into like a head down position. And ever since then, shit has been going down. Yesterday specifically, I was in so much like splitting pain, like just bone splitting pain. It's almost as if I could literally feel like my pelvic bones just like separating. Oh my God. I was walking like I had a giant stick up my ass because I felt like I had a giant stick up my vagina. It was honestly horrible and the pressure was intense and I was just thinking like, how can I not go into labor right now? Like with all this pain and all this pressure, how is my water not gonna just break right now? But it didn't and I'm super grateful because today I'm 33 weeks. Obviously I don't wanna go into labor anytime soon. I'm doing all that I can to like take care of myself and monitor myself. I'm almost positive, I would bet money on the fact that I'm probably dilated already. I do feel like I'm gonna make it to only like 36, 37 weeks, just me listening to my body, but obviously I'm a first-time mom, so what do I know? I just feel intense pressure and pain and things that are preparing me for labor, but I'm only 33 weeks. A lot of people have shared their experiences with me, but ultimately everyone's different. So like if you're someone that's like, I had that pain and I walked around with it for 5 weeks. There's another person that says, I had that pain and 2 days later I went into labor. So everyone's fucking different. That's the thing. So it's hard for me. I'm walking around kind of not knowing. My baby shower's in a week. I'm hoping I make it to my baby shower. I don't want to have him early. I don't want him to have to be in an incubator. Like I'm trying everything that I can. Realistically, I don't think I'm gonna go into labor in like 2 weeks or anything, but in around 3 or 4 weeks, I see myself going into labor. And that's such a scary thought because oh my God, it's like all becoming so real. I'm gonna have to push something out of my vagina or I'm gonna have to get a C-section. I don't know what's gonna happen, but that's all gonna happen very soon. And none of it feels real. Me and Nassim were putting together the crib and the chair and everything and we had it all ready and we're looking at it and we're just like, why is there a crib in our room? Like this doesn't make any sense. Just because you're doing all these things and getting everything ready and I could literally feel him dropping down, like it doesn't make things any more real. I'm pretty sure at this point the only time it's gonna feel real is when I'm holding him because it has not felt real this entire pregnancy. I understand obviously that I'm having a child. It's not that I don't, but those of you who have been parents before, like you probably understand what I mean. I see a lot of girls that, I mean, they're probably just excited and there's nothing wrong with that, but like at 6 weeks, 7 weeks, they're like, I'm pregnant, like this and that. Like I was not like that. I could not grasp the fact that I was pregnant. I mean, I still can't really grasp the fact that I'm pregnant. So I don't know how it's possible at 6 or 7 weeks to feel like something's real. I feel him kicking every day. I feel his intense movements. Like sometimes I literally feel his foot. Like it feels like I can feel toes and shit. It's fucked up. And I don't know. I'm not in the mindset yet that like, oh, okay, this is a baby and he's coming soon. Sometimes the thought of that makes me super anxious. Like I'm like, oh my God, I'm never gonna sleep again. But most of the time I've actually found myself like so excited lately. I've just been so excited. And there's just so much going on in life right now. I'm sorry. This is not so much a pregnancy update. This is like a life thing I'm talking about. I don't even know what this is. I just thought I would sit down and talk to you guys because a lot of you guys actually asked me to do more pregnancy updates, but this is really the final one because it's not so much symptoms anymore. It's just like mentally preparing that I'm gonna have a child and how that's having an impact on my life as well as being in pain and being uncomfortable because that is just, I mean, that's horrendous. I guess I could get the symptoms out of the way quickly because it's not that many other than the fact that I'm very uncomfortable. I am never comfortable anymore. I lay down and have to get up because I feel like I'm choking because I feel like I can't breathe. I lay on my side and he just does not allow me to lay on any side. He's just kicking until I lay on my back. TMI, he actually makes me pee myself. Not like a lot, but like a good amount. I'm sitting down and I'm feeling normal and all of a sudden he'll like move and do a movement that presses my bladder and literally like puts pee out of my, like it just, pee just falls out. And also super TMI, but when I pee, like when I sit down to pee, I have to wait like a while because if I just wipe and stand up, pee will just come out. Like I don't understand. No one ever told me about that. But now I know. Anyway, so that's really it for the symptoms. I'm just super uncomfortable. Whenever I get a Braxton Hicks contraction, it just makes my stomach so tight that I feel like I'm gonna throw up an organ. I'm not nauseous. I don't have heartburn. Nothing like the first trimester. I just like now I'm just uncomfortable, which I think is the normal thing. But yesterday with that pelvic pain, oh my God. I know that's got nothing on like actual childbirth, but oh my God, that's actually a terrifying thought because I was in so much pain. Anyway, that's it for the symptoms. But as far as like life goes, I've just been trying to like figure it out and I'm wondering things like how am I gonna do my YouTube channel when he's born? Do I want to vlog? Honestly, I don't think I want to vlog because I don't think I want to let people in like that. Like I look at the comments on certain vlog channels and I'm not the type of person that could deal with that shit. Like I'm not gonna sit here when you criticize my life that you don't know anything about because even vlogs are picking and choosing what parts of a life we want you to see. And then people sit here and they criticize, like everybody just fucking criticizes and I don't think I can handle it, to be honest. I don't exactly know what direction my content's gonna go in, but I know I want to still make videos. I know I love making videos. I know that just because I'm a mom doesn't mean that I change who I am. If anything, it's gonna change me for the better because I could drink wine again. But seriously, I don't know what direction my content's gonna go in, so that's like been like an anxiety in my brain because I'm like, do I show my son? Like, do I show him? And then what if someone says something and I have to go and kill them? No, but really, it's like people get nasty on the internet and sometimes I just feel like I'm not cut out for it because I'm so sensitive and I also just expect people to be like decent and the internet is not a place where everyone's decent at all. I don't know, I'm talking shit now, but you get what I'm saying. I don't know, I just don't think I could handle it and the reason why I'm saying that is because that's been a big part of this pregnancy is like trying to figure out what now? Like what do I do now? And I don't think I have to know that answer, but it's something that's like been on my mind. So on top of feeling uncomfortable, on top of like just all the pain or anxieties about becoming a parent or anything like that, like I also just have the anxieties of YouTube. Like it's like, who am I? What am I doing? Why am I doing it? Like, I don't know. You guys probably don't care to hear that, but yeah. There's just been a lot on my mind and honestly, I was not handling it well before. My baby shower's coming up. We haven't done anything for the baby shower other than order the cake because my brain has been all fucked up. Like I'm just like, I can't handle any sort of planning. How are we gonna get the crib? How are we gonna get the car seat installed? Like all these things, I'm sure every mom can relate when they have their first kid. It's just like so many things. Every step of the way, it's like, well, does he have insurance? And I'm like, what? He's just a baby. He needs insurance. And I know it sounds stupid, but there's just like so many things when you're having a baby. Like I see all these comments like, oh my God, I have baby fever. Like you don't understand. It's one thing to look at a baby and be like, oh my God, it's so cute. That's crazy. I want a baby. And then it's a whole other thing to understand everything that goes into having a child. Oh my God. So yeah, that's it. That's why this is a final pregnancy update because I don't have anything to say other than how anxious I am that I'm going to become a mom. I just want to do a good job. I know that I'm going to figure it out as I go along, but that doesn't make it any easier right now. It doesn't feel real, but at the same time, it feels like the most real thing in my entire life. I'm so excited and I'm so nervous and I think that's normal. I feel like it's going to be weird weird to not be pregnant anymore. Now I'm just like word vomiting thoughts, but like, yeah, I don't know. When you think about it, pregnancy is like so fucking long. It's a better part of a year. Like, it's a lot. I mean, like, I don't even remember who I was before I was pregnant, other than just drunk. But anyway, I have an amazing family. I mean, my family has just been incredible. My friends have just been incredible. People who I never thought would step up and just want to be a part of this and just be there for me are there for me. My husband's just amazing. Everything's just perfect, and yet my brain still manages to freak the fuck out. Like I said, I think that's just a normal part of it all, and I'm ready. I'm ready to do this, and I don't know, I guess I'm just ready to see what it's like to be a mom and to experience that love, because I know I've got it in me, and I know I gotta let it out. I gotta give that love to something. I think that I'm gonna surprise myself. I might surprise some of you guys, but that's not the goal. I know that everything's gonna fall into place. I remember vividly thinking, like, how are we ever gonna have a crib and the chair, and how are we gonna move? Because we have to move in the middle of my pregnancy. Like, it's just like a lot of things that I was like, that's never gonna happen. That's just never gonna fall into place. And then it did. And so I know that the same thing with parenting is gonna happen. Right now, I'm like, how am I gonna do anything? Even things as simple as like, how am I gonna store my breast milk? Like, that sounds complicated. I know I'm gonna figure it out, and it's just like, it's just intense right now, but step by step I'm like hurdling over every hurdle. You know what I mean? Can you tell I'm a little stressed out? Stressed out and just so unbelievably excited. Hey, who knows? In 3 weeks he could be here and I could be sitting down in this chair with him. Oh my God, I need to stop saying that because it's gonna make me cry. Anyway, I know this was just a whole lot of nothing. It's just like me basically word vomiting on camera. But for those of you that really wanna know about this and like see the real me, because this is honestly the real me. Today I cannot be anything other than myself. I can't even be like funny Jessie. I can't. I don't know. This is just for those of you who are interested in this. No matter how fucked up it gets, no matter how many times I just cry in a corner, eating a bagel at like 3 in the morning, I know that it's all gonna be worth it. And so I'm just excited and anxious and nervous and stuff. Yeah, you already know. I already said that. Anyway, that's it for today's video. If you guys have like any advice or anything you want to say in the comments, just go ahead and do that. Not that you weren't going to do that anyway. But like, if you've ever felt the same, like, just, you know, let me know, because sometimes people treat pregnancy as this thing that it's just like, oh, I'm pregnant and this is beautiful. And I don't know, for me, it just has not been all beautiful. Maybe I'm just an anxious person by nature, but I don't know. It's been an intense journey and it's only just begun. So that's exciting. Anyway, I hope you guys like this video. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because I put up new videos every Tuesday and Saturday, and I will see you on Tuesday. Bye! Sorry, I already put my glasses back on because I thought I was gonna start editing this video, but I forgot to show you my stomach, my belly, my baby bump. Isn't that the most important part? I don't know if you guys can really tell. Well, it looks weird in this shirt. I'm gonna put up my shirt a little bit. I mean, whatever, you can see my stretch marks. Big deal. But yeah. That's that. These are donut shorts. So there's that. It's massive and it's hurting my vagina. Okay, bye.